Okay, back to Samadan. Here we go. Alright, into the gold making. So professions, we've got our usual mailbox opening, we've got our restocks, the expires, we need to put those on, check what gold we made. So quite early still in terms of getting some sales. We might get a few enchant sales and some food sales. Not quite sure. I mean, it's quite late really for a Saturday night, but I think we should be alright for at least a few. The main thing is really expanding on the professions. That's the next thing I'd like to do. I mean, we got some more tailoring stuff done now. I really want to expand on Earthen's leatherworking. And then obviously, yes, some more characters means more professions. And then if I buy the BFA, then I can get the 110 boost from that, and that will give me another character. That could be quite useful. So there's options. We need to buy some. We'll ignore that one permanently because that's a crafted gladiators. Right, need that closed. Okay, where are we at? Mailbox. Expires. Take the expires off. We've got quite a few sales. What have we got here? Salad, Fighter Chow, Barracuda, a Mongoose enchant sold again. That's good. Hungry Magister, Tuxedo Shirt, Fighter Chow, Hungry Magister, 3 platters. Well, 30 platters actually. Thermal Anvils, sold a couple of those. I need to pick up some more of those then to sell. Green Lumberjack Shirt, Lebku Ribs, Hearty Feast, Bear Tartare. So a lot of food here. And then 1 enchant there, the Mark of the Hidden Satyr. Okay. You boosted to level 62 for the profession bump. Oh yes, that's a good point, isn't it? You need to get... If you do it at level 60, your professions go automatically up, or something like that, isn't it? I believe. Let's get the rest of the expires. Oh, loads of shirts. Now I'm not having much luck with these, the Dalaran, the shirts you buy. They're just really not selling for me. It takes them to 700. Oh, that's a good idea actually. Because I've got a Death Knight who's 58, so it wouldn't be too much to take them to... you don't get a Garrison. Pros and cons really. I mean... It is fairly easy to level professions now in Legion. So I wonder what would be the best option there. I mean, the Garrison is a bit of a pain to set up, but it's not too bad. There we are, more expires. What are we at? 4,500? Magister's Mongoose, okay. Let's open them all up. Well, we're going to run out of its space anyway, so there we go. That's all done. Right, let's go. Let's post this on. Now the thing is, this is what I'm thinking about, is these shirts, the shirts you buy. Now these haven't really been selling for me. So I think I'm going to vendor these. This old Dalaran flip does in theory work. I know other people have had success with it, but on Shadow Song it's so low pop and it's so slow moving, and the price of relisting these is too high to just keep relisting them. So I think I'm going to call it quits on the old Dalaran boost. Do like you did, make a trial, get it in Dalaran, and then add the 110 boost, and you get a 3 Garrison and And a few good buildings. Oh, that's good. And like you said, professions are easily built in Legion. Yeah. There's pros and cons to both. If you've already got a character that's near to 60 and you just want to get that extra boost, I can see wanting to do that and keep your professions with you. But if I'm going from scratch, then yeah, going the trial route, and then going along, yeah. Interesting. Right, amber, filigree, whichever ones go in this group that shirts you buy, I'm going to sell. Shirts you buy, because this is going to help clear my guild bank as well, because I've just bought too many of these. That's shirts you make. Don't want to vendor that. Shirts you make, shirts you buy, shirts you make, buy, make, buy. Right, that's those ones sold.
Very well then.
And let's go pick those up then. And a 110 boost gives you an 870 gear start. Ooh, that's quite useful. Auctioning, everything on. Yeah, run a post scan. Let's get all our auctions on first. Currently sitting at 1,087,000. What kind of sales are we going to get? Draenor's alright. That elixir of demon saying I can't see changing. That's just been boosted too high. That needs to be on region. Yeah, it sounds like it gives you a really good head start. It's worth picking up, I think. I'll do it when I've done a bit more, I think. Well, once I've got a bit more gold and I've got enough to buy Battle for Azeroth out of BattleNet balance, and I need to have enough balance to be able to pay for another 6 months. So once I've got enough gold for both of those, or enough BattleNet balance for both of those, then I'm definitely going to do those. I think that's the plan. Right, let's get those on. All of those posted on. Let's check our bags. Let's empty everything out. There we go, expires. Open all those. Loads of expires. Now, any of these, yep, these are shirts you buy. Shirts you make, shirts you buy. Okay, there's a couple in there. Take those. We're going to go over here and we're going to sell any shirts like that one, that one, that one. Those are my bags.
Off and away.
And then we'll go do that. Right, we're going to get those on. Draenor, Pandaria. Didn't we already have a Draenor on? I think we might have. Have to double check that perhaps. Right, another load on. There we go. You got the big pack and it was 5 tokens, so 800,000 gold at the time. Wow, okay. That's a fair amount, but it's doable. It's gonna cost me more than that because tokens are about 300,000 per token at the moment. Oh yeah, we got all those sales, 21,000. Let's pick those up. Yeah, so it's going to cost me a little bit more than that probably. I need to buy some tokens. It's probably worth buying 1 or 2 at the moment. I just need to make some more gold. 180k here. Yeah, that's quite the price difference, isn't it? Well, let's have a look. WoW token. The current price is 299,000. So yeah, that's pretty pricey. I have to check the WoW token website to see where's going to be a good time to buy it. Usually weekday, I think. Weekend's probably not a good idea to buy it. I'll have a look at the graph and try and find if I can buy a couple of tokens cheaper. Actually, let's have a look at it now whilst we're here. Let's have a look. Wow. Token prices EU. Is this the one I want? Yeah, this one will do. So we are currently, the last 7 days, it did dip down to 293. Here you are whining over half of them. Wouldn't buy any yet. Imagine they're still on a slow decline from the hype of BFA pre-orders. Do you think so? I mean, the last 7 days looks like there's the other WoW token one. Where is that? Let me find that. Just move this back over. WoW token price EU. There's the other one that gives you I think it's the token.info. This one. This one gives you more of a range over like a few months. So European realms kind of been steady actually. 263, 265, and then it's gone up, dipped down a little bit there, and then it's been quite steady. I'm not sure. I mean, looking historically over time, it's always going to be going up, and it did take that little peak here, which was end of January when BFA came out, but it looks quite steady. Oh, that's a good point, Scoreshane, about midsummer when people are doing other things. It might go down a bit as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a good point. I think what I'll do is probably buy them, one at a time over the next few months. I've got another 4 months left on my game time, so I've got plenty. In fact, I'm probably thinking of buying one now, because 299 is not too bad. And then that at least gets me 1 token in the bag to balance, because I have already got some balance. Let's buy one. 299. There we go. Takes us down to 808, and then we can hover around the 1 million mark. And whenever we get over the 1 million mark, we're going to buy a token. That's going to be my strategy. There we are. Our token. Take attachments. Token. Where are you? Well, token, and then we'll add to Blizzard balance. New balance, £24. There we go. That's awesome. Because I always, after the last time, when I bought 5 tokens all in one go, and I completely wiped out my gold, and that was a really big mistake, because then I couldn't react and buy enough chaos crystals, and it really caused me problems for a while. Whereas this way, I've at least got a buffer of liquid gold, and I'll buy a token every now and again and boost my balance up over that time. I think that's what I'll do. Right, do we need to post any of this lot on? We've got loads of it. Let's see. Not enough in bags, below minimum price, normal price, spirit boots. Posting 9 of them, the bags. Alright, okay. Let's get them on. What are we left with? Various bits and pieces. Armour, create appropriate for your specialisation. We'll do that. We can disenchant these. And that one. And that one. There we are. You remember the struggle when you bought them? Yeah, it was fun buying them, definitely. I remember buying them, it was great. But then the buyer's remorse kicked in quite quickly afterwards when I had no gold left to purchase anything, and I really didn't have enough chaos crystals at the time. I mean, now I've got, 2,600 chaos crystals, which is fantastic. But my average price now is 266, whereas the average price now of chaos crystals is 200. So that's kind of like biting me on the bum the other way. Disenchant or vendor? Disenchant. 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 Definitely more. Yeah, definitely worth a lot more to disenchant those. What about this armour? The grey woolen robe we want to sell. Is that not... Did that not go on? Right, I think we're back. Hopefully all systems are fine. It wasn't a full-on crash, but we did seem to drop internet for the moment, so hopefully everything's back in order. Just loading back in. Can't remember where I left off, but we'll have a look. Fingers crossed. Everything's okay. We're back. Excellent. Excellent. That's good to hear. Apologies for the break in service there. Poor Mr. Potato. And the chickens got tired. Well, the chickens are fast asleep. It's past their bedtime. It's just Mr. Potato. I think he decided just to throw the internet out for a minute. Just got to wait for WoW to come back on now. Did I buy the patterns from the vendor in Ireland for tailoring? The ones you buy with 8 times bolts of ember silk per pattern. That doesn't strike any memories, Pointy Gnome. I might have to go check those out. Let's go have a look whilst we're so close. In Ironforge, you say? Let's go hop on. Let's go in the tram. Where's the tram? There it is. Let's go on a little ride on nostalgia trip for the tram. Haven't been down here for ages. So ember silk. So I'm assuming this is the tailoring trainer, probably in Ironforge. And what kind of patterns are they, Pointy Gnome? There's a vendor, female dwarf next to him. Right, okay. Ooh, the Vicious Fireweave set. Ah, now I think we've got those. Yes, I did make it the other day on stream, the Vicious set. Let me have a look once we've eventually loaded in. Loading seems to be really slow. I don't know if it's Mr. Potato or whether it's something else going on in the background. Right, here we are. So, yeah, we did. I'll look at my groups here. We did a group, and I called it Vicious. So it's the Vicious Ember Silk and the Vicious Fireweave. Is this the stuff you meant, Pointy Gnome? Fireweave boots, gloves, shoulders. In which case, I've already gotten those. Yep, those ones. Okay. Yep, we've got those. That's cool. Good to check, though. Thanks for pointing that one out. I haven't sold any yet, but I've only put them on for the past. They've only been on for 24 hours, so I don't know if they're going to sell or not yet. But it's nice to expand the old tailoring. We've at least got a few different things on now. We've got all the gladiator stuff. We've got the cindercloth stuff. We've got the mage weave stuff, and we've got the vicious stuff. I don't know yet, GeoHub. Oh, looks like it's gone slow again. I think I might just take the TSM application offline, because that can sometimes cause problems. There we go. It's already running. Yeah, we've closed it down now. Hopefully that will help. We'll try and minimise the amount of internet usage here. Let's take some of these tabs off. Give Mr. Potato a bit of a boost, perhaps. There we go. Take some of those Chrome tabs down. Anything else I can turn off? And that's probably all we're going to need for now. Turn that back on. That back on. Okay, there we go. Seems to be some sort of server issue, says it. Okay, Ashran's unplayable right now. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. Oh, someone's bought a Binding of Strength. Excellent. Right, out we come. Let's hop back on. Now what I do want to do is get the rest of those shirts out of the guild bank. These ones that are taking up space. That one, that one. There's loads of these. They're just no good to me now. They're not selling. I bought too many of them. I'm going to take them all out because some of these are ones I make. Ah, we've got the Shadowweave mask we need to give to my son, who's actually on at the moment, so we can give him a formal white shirt. I think we've already got. How much have we got space-wise? There we go. This is going to free up loads of space. There's still some stuff here I haven't sold yet, or I haven't even put on yet. It's probably worth looking into those. Get all these off, clear my banks out, and then there was another thing I was going to do whilst I was here. Anvils, that was it. Let's put some more anvils on, because we sold some of those. So let's clear those out as well. There we are. I haven't done any restocks yet, so we'll need to do those as well. But we're going to just tidy up a bit of stuff here. As tidy as I can be anyway, which is not particularly tidy. Right, that one. God, I bought loads of these. This is terrible. This is a loss of money for sure. But we learnt our lesson. They didn't work so well for me here. But that's fine. That's one I make. I mean, I could put these on at a lower price, but to be honest, I'm just gonna get rid of these for now because they're just taking up space and they hadn't been selling.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, right, let's pop these on that we got left. Because some of these things weren't going on either. Let's have a double check of those. Yeah, internet does seem to be a little bit flaky. My my OBS is flashing red occasionally on me, so hopefully the stream isn't wigging out too much. You can tell I don't care about collecting the Mog appearance. Yeah, that's true. I just don't. I only collect stuff that I pick up sort of like automatically. I never bother with the actual transmog myself. I just use whatever transmog I've got available. There you go. Shadowy Mask. Actually, we don't want to do that one. Make sure we skip that one. So post, post, skip, post, post. There we go. Now the Shadowy Mask, if he's still on. Where is he? Nogtho. Right. Send mail. Nogtho. Shadow Weave Mask. And oh, no, the bags. Shadow Weave bag. Shadow Weave Mask. There we are. Send. There we go. That's done. So now we can look at doing some restocks. Haven't done any restocks yet. So enchanting first off. Groups. Enchanting. Do that. Restock. What have you got? Just the mongoose. Okay, well let's start with the mongoose. What do we need for the mongoose? Large prismatic shards. We've got 8 in the guild vault. Arcane dust we don't have. Why don't we have enough arcane dust? Intermediate craft the large prismatic shards from the small ones. We can buy them if we want to. Let's pick up the ones we need first. Let's move that to the side. It looks like I haven't been collecting enough arcane dust or large prismatic shards. Pick those up. Okay, so we need 2 more large prismatic shards. Have we got any small ones? They're not. Heavenly, Eternal. Anything in the bank, it would have normally have told me. Let's just have a quick double look.
Well met.
Let's look in the reagent bank. Looking for small dream shards, small heavenly. Any large ones? They're large, brilliant. We've got loads of those. What about arcane dust? Oh, we've got some arcane dust. Don't know why it didn't say to pick those up.
Go with honor, friend.
Or unless it's saying they're cheaper to buy them from the auction house. That would be why. That would make sense. So auction house, shopping, large prismatic. Large prismatic shards are currently 4 gold 75. And I've been buying them for 9 gold 20, so we shall be taking those for sure. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'll take the 3. Thank you very much. Visit the mailbox. And you're saying arcane dust we want to pick up from the auction house. Let's go have another look. See how much arcane dust is. Bet it's super cheap. Arcane dust. 1 gold 47. Our average purchase price is actually 1 gold on 9, so we should have enough in order to make that. Let's have a look. What's this say? I haven't been selling that many mongoose enchants. It's nice to be able to sell a couple. There we go, back up. Okay, what are we doing? Crafting, mongoose. Oh, we need quite a lot of arcane dust, that'll be why. You need 40 of it. Okay. Any other ways of getting arcane dust? Crafting methods, perhaps. Can't remember off the top of my head what they would be, though. So, let's stick with buying them. 1 gold 47 isn't too bad. So let's go... How many do we need? 1, 2, 3... Oh, that's a bit annoying. We can either go for... We need 8. We can either get 4, 5, 6, 7 of them at a cheap price, and the next one's at 200. You know what? It's only 108 over, so I'm going to take them all. I'm going to leave. And they've got a bid there of 1 gold in 2 hours, but we'll just take them up. Take that. Or actually, I should have left that one on. And then we'd have kept the price cheaper. Oh well, done it now. Oh, someone would like to borrow 10 gold. Where are you? Where are you? Da, da, da. Oh, there you are. There you are. Buy the mailbox. There we go. Trade. Trade. Where's my trade window? There it is. Whoops. Can't type. 1. You may want. Ah. You're only conjured from other Garons. Oh, okay. Sorry. Can't. You are on another realm. That's a shame, but that makes sense. Another... Sorry, I can't help. Sorry, I can't help. Good luck. There we go. Whoop. Did that actually work? Sorry, I can't help. Good luck. Yep, doesn't look like it was working. Have I lost internet again? No, we're back. There we are. Okay. No one's currently playing. There we go. Back in the stream. I don't like that the internet keeps going down and low on me. Does seem to be an internet problem tonight. Right, we've got a whole load of thermal anvils we need to shift. Some armour we need to shift. But we were doing our restocking. We're here. Okay, thank you, Gearhead. I keep seeing in the corner my OBS is flashing red on me every now and again. And I'm thinking, it's not going to cut out again on me, is it? There we go, it's gone red again. Now it's gone back to yellow, now it's gone green. There's definitely an internet issue. It's probably my end. And I've turned everything off that I can turn off, which is a bit of a shame. Hoping it's not lagging out too much though. So now we've got our arcane dust. We can make our mongoose. Mongoose, mongoose, mongoose. Then we can go on to tailoring. I bet there's a load of tailoring stuff we can do. I'm thinking... I haven't sold any silkweed satchels in a while. But we can make the mongoose. Do that. Done. And then we can make tailoring. Oh, we didn't do any cooldowns. We need secrets of Draenor, enchanting, to make sure we've got all of our enchants. That's the next thing, I think. And then we can at least do the... What should we do? The cooldown on tailoring. We've got the gladiator stuff, the two different types of gladiator. The imperial silk and the celestial. What have you got first on tailoring? Restock. Ooh, got a few things. Tuxedo shirt. I thought I had a tuxedo shirt already. Shadowweed mask. I want to make another one of those. Green lumberjack. And another. This is our first time of making another crafted malevolent, which is really cool. We can make that already. We've got enough for a shadowweed mask. We'll shift left click that. We'll make the tuxedo shirt. Make the... Oh, that takes ages. Look how long that takes to go across. And like a black mage weave. And that leaves us with bolts of mage weave to make. So let's switch over to this. Go bolt. Bolt of mage weave. Let's make a bunch. Oh yeah. How many do we need? Oh, we need some green dye as well. Oh, that's frostweave. I'm doing the wrong one. Let's gather this instead. There we go. What do we need? Intermediate crafts, bolt of frostweave, and then visit the guild bank. Pick these up. Make some frostweave bolts and pick up the dye. Then we can do... Where is it? Gather items, pick those up. And then switch to the regular UI. And do another search of bolt. You're doing alright in satchels, but price just went down the last few days. Oh, under profits. Right, so the silk is 6 gold, yeah, and the bag's 4.99. Ouch. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Scoreshane. I'm not sure what my profit margins are on bags at the moment. Let's have a look. Silkweave satchel. Oh, because we've got the filter on. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's make our bolts first. Bolt of frostweave. Where have you gone? Bolt of Frostweave, there we go. Create all. And then we'll turn that off. We'll turn that back on. Okay, we can make the green lumber shack. So let's make that. Then we can have a look at our satchel profits. So cloth, silkweave, satchel. Silkweave satchel is currently at a 258 gold profit for me. Imbued silkweave bag is minus 271 profit, but that's because of the bloods that's involved, the 8 bloods. I can do lots more with my bloods rather than make imbued silkweave ones. So that's a crafting cost of 489 based off of a silk price purchased by for 5 gold 44. So the satchels themselves are selling for about 747. So it's just alright for me. Not brilliant, but it's alright. Hexweave we can't do because we've run out of sumptuous fur. Need to fix that. Celestial cloth we can do. And imperial silk we can do. Do that and that one. So what we've got, Malevolent Gladiator's silk robe. Okay, let's do that one. Are we going to have enough windwheel cloth for this? And silk armis. Right. Silk robe. Was it malevolent or dreadful? It was malevolent. Malevolent Gladiator's silk robe for a 938 profit. Okay, we'll queue that one up. And the other one was silk armis. Silk armis. There's only one type of thing there. So if we go back to TSM there, and silk armis is only 175 profit. Not as good as the other things, but we want to queue one up because we want to add it all to our list anyway. So we want to make sure that everything's there. So we'll make that one and we'll make the other one. And then we'll go into our group for that and add them in. Gladiators Tailoring. Oh, we've got 3 of them here actually. Why are those? Why do we miss one? Okay, not a problem. Add it in. They are the same, aren't they? Gloves, armis, yep. Add those 3. And whilst we're here, we'll do some cooking. Time for the chef's hat. We're going to do some cooking restocks. So cooking wise, the feasts seem to be doing alright, and the salads are doing well. Profit wise, I'm not sure how it all comes out at. Food, restock. Okay, that's 2,900. Hey, thank you, Joeheb. Got some chef's hats in the chat. Gonna do some cooking. Gathering. Just need to pick everything up first. Intermediate craft. 1, 2, 3. Back to gathering. Visit the guild vault. Pick everything up. Get some gem chips. Get some snails. Brilliant, pointy gnome. I did consider redesigning the chef's hat because I thought it was a bit thin and small, but the new one I did looked a bit different. His hat was a bit squished, so I'm sticking with that one for now because I think it still looks cool. There we go. So that and Suramar, Surf and Turf. Queue up. Labour queue ribs. Queue up. Barracuda Murglar queue up. Leatherworking ribs is not actually a profit at the moment. That's not ideal. Right, with those queued up, we can stop gathering, make ourselves a fire, and off we go. Leatherworking ribs, so much surf and turf. So it's saying about a 3,000 profit for all these things. Mainly from the Hungry Magister, the salad, and slightly the platter. The Magister and the salad seem to be a few hundred profit. Where are they? So salad's 20 profit per item. Hearty feats are down to minus profit, that's no good. Lavish Suramar feast is only 42 for the effort that it takes. So not everything's a profit with cooking at the moment. Let's get back and put those on though. That's the main thing. You can't sell if it's not on the auction house. Auctioning, post scan. Let's get all of this on. There's crafted gladiator stuff. So the Armis is only going for 199, so that's pretty cheap. But we'll put it on anyway, because I like to have the set on. That's the main thing. There we go. Right. So restocks, enchanting, daily cooldowns done, cooking's done. Posted up everything we wanted to post for now. We still haven't got any sumptuous fur. We haven't done any shopping though. So let's go have a look, shopping wise. So let's start with the leatherworking. Actually could do with sumptuous fur being in the leatherworking group. So, ooh, look, Spirits of Harmony down to 250 gold. How much is a Mote of Harmony? 29 gold, so it's cheaper to get the spirit. There's a wild jade there that's quite cheap. Wild jades are hard to come by. I've only got 38 of them. What else have we got? Oh, Shadow Silk, 86%. That's not bad. Okay, right. Okay, what are we going to get first? Spirit of Harmony. Let's buy those 5. Now it's up to 275. The Shadow Silk I wanted. I'll buy those 4. And that Jade, there's 2 of those. Let's pick them up. You don't often see those cheaper, so I'll pick them up whilst I can. What else have we got? Greater Cosmic Essence. Your crafting satchels for 581 and they sell for 801. Okay, that's not too bad. Slightly higher prices both ends, Geoheb. But yeah, they seem alright to me. It's good sort of 200-ish profit. Eternal Fire. Got 95 of them. Normally buying it for 25, so let's take some of those. And that Spirit of Harmony is still kind of cheap at 275. What's the actual list of them like? So we've got 275, 279, and then 280. And then they go up to the 300s. How is Spirit of Harmony looking? I mean, the moats, by comparison, are at 29. The moats are pretty expensive, but then anything more, any spirits more than 290 are not worth buying because the moats are less. So if I was going to buy some spirits, I'd want to buy them at this 280 and less. Market value is 354. Region market's 362. So I think I might buy a few of these just to give me some stock. I'm going to leave that one of 275 on though. I'm going to take a few of the others at 279. Let's just leave one of each on for as an offering to the auction house gods. I'm going to take those. Those are actually 250 bid price. 2 days though left on it. Oh, we don't need them desperately now, so let's do that. Let's bid on them and see what happens. You never know. We might get lucky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. There we go. We at least bidded on them. Dream shards are super cheap now. We've got 160 of them. So actually that's different. I was thinking large. Brilliant. There we go. Hi IMSC. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine evening? You got your dream cloth ready. Now to the difficult part of getting the pattern for the High Society top hat. Good luck, Pointy Gnome. How easy is it to get that top hat? I have heard things about such a hat. Purchase. We need some of those. Let's buy those. How many have we got? There's a few. Let's buy a few. Buy that one, and then I'm going to buy the 4 of 4. You need to kill Cataclysm rare elites that spawn every 72 hours. Ooh, okay. And it doesn't always drop. Okay, is the pattern bind on pickup? High Society. There's nothing on here. Let's have a look at leatherworking. Oh, okay. That would explain it. Oh, stone hides at 4 gold 44. I want to pick some of that up. Raw beast hides looking cheap. Oh, magnificent hide at 50 gold. That's worth buying. How much of that have we got? Not a lot of it. 50 and 60. Alright, let's buy it. I need magnificent hide. If it weren't buying a pickup, it would be over 1 million gold to buy in the auction house. Wow, okay, that's super expensive. Also known as, can my son get it for me? I like your thinking, Geohead. Raw beast hide, we've got loads of. Savage leather we don't have a lot of. So I'll take that. Don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but we'll have some. And stone hide, anything. Oh look, there's some good ones here. 5 gold for that, I'll take that. There's 12 of 50 here at 4 gold 48. We definitely want those. Pick them up. And I'm also going to pick up the 44. And of these, actually I'm going to pick up both of them. Although it's tempting to leave one. And then everything else, 35 of 10 at 5 gold. Let's take a lot of this off. We want this. Leather is good at that price because that means braces from Earthen to Samadan, which we need some daylight actually, thinking about it. I'm going to leave one on just to make it look like there's some on there. Borean leather we've got 1,000 of. Prismatic scales we've only got 16 of, and everything else is really expensive. Cloth and bolts. Let's have a look at cloth and bolts. What do we need? Well, we don't really need a lot of it. We've got good stocks of most of it. Ember silk might be a bit low though, 437. But ember silk has been pushed right high at 17 gold. Shalderai silk on the other hand, we've got at 4 gold 93, which is good. Windwool unfortunately looking expensive. I'd like that to be less. We've only got 200 left. Fell cloth's looking expensive. Right, we'll pick up the Shalderai silk because that's there's only one lot of 33. Let's take those. The rest will have to wait. And then all the bolts are obviously overpriced for what they are. Okay, fair enough. Not getting cloth. Legion enchanting materials. Let's have a look at chaos crystals. 192 gold. That's definitely gone down more. Now there were some at 160 the other day, but they got quickly snapped up before I could pick them up, so I'm going to do this lot. Ooh, there's a lot of them though. Don't want to buy a lot, but I do want to buy enough to just help my average go down. So at 192, I'm going to buy 5 of your cheapest chaos crystals. And then I'm going to buy 1 of the 3 as well. And that'll just help with my average. I mean, it would be better to take some more of these actually. Let's take 2 of those and 1 of the 3 and leave those 2 little mini walls up. And volatiles, how are they looking? Any cheap ones? Water looks cheapish at 53. Was that 53? Yeah. What do I normally buy it for? 82. Yeah, we can have some of that. There's a few of them. 2, 5. How much have we got? We've got 121, so it's probably enough for now, I think. I don't know what I'm using them for at the moment. Draenor herbs have always been high whenever I've looked. Ideally, I'd want any under a gold in price. They're getting a little bit lower, but not low enough really. 162%. Purchase for 75 silver before, so you can buy them cheaper. But I'm picking them up through Samadan anyway. So what's cooking ingredients looking like? Oh, looks like we phased. Let's move across. What's cheap on the food front? Moscow perch, storm ray, what have we got? High mountain salmon. Oh, salmon's quite cheap. Oh, layblood's quite good. We want some cheap layblood because our barbecue ribs are too expensive at the moment with a purchase price of 279. So 182 will help that. I'll wait for the scan to finish. Right, done scanning. Right, layblood, anything under 2 gold I'll take. It's a shame that 1 stack of 200 isn't quite cheap enough. Oh, actually no, 279, that's 261. That will help marginally. Let's take it. Mossgill perch, we've got quite a lot of. Foxflower, got a lot of. Koi, we've got. Ooh, high mountain salmon we're running low on though. I'll take that. Oh, there's loads here. What do we want? It's purchase price of 15 gold. So 13 gold is okay. I'm going to take the 200 for convenience. And I'll take that, that, and that. How many does that give us? 968. Okay, so we'll give a few of these a buy. That's 10. Another lot. How much is that up to? 1,000. Yeah, we want some of these. There we are. Okay, that's done. That's done. Purchase those. Storm Ray, 610. Okay, we'll buy the 4 of 20. Because I really want it under 1245. Oh, there's a 2 of 200 here. That's under 1245. Let's take the 4 of 20. 1226. It's not a lot lower. But then if we got some of this 200, then at least our stocks are going back over 1,000. What was the price? 13.55. Yeah, so take those and take those. That will stock us up again. 1,700. That's healthier. How is our gem chips looking? Gem chips are down to 1,000. Okay. Don't need to buy any more of those. Okay, that's the shopping done. Let's go pick all that up. It's going to be loads to pick up now. What have you got? Loads and loads of stuff. Okay, open up the mail. Really filled up my bags now. No luck with the sumptuous fur though. That's obviously... I didn't actually see it though. How much is it? Because that's going to affect my hexweave production, not having any sumptuous fur. Let's go back and have a look once I pick that up. What are my choices with sumptuous fur? I could farm it, but I'd really like to get my Draenor flying before I start doing stuff like that. Oh, I can't remember how to spell it. Sumptuous fur. Oh, okay, 3 gold 98 per sumptuous fur. That's DB market percentages. I was lucky in that I purchased 4,400 for 1 gold. Gonna head off the PC, put me on the big screen. Okay, no worries, Big Steve. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Run Barnes. There is that crazy location in Nagrand. Yeah, I have heard this, Grace. Nagrand I haven't been to yet, which is the thing. I want to go through all the storyline for my Draenor. So until I've got to that stage, I think I'm going to buy some more sumptuous fur at this cheaper price. Well, kind of cheap price. And see if that's going to help my production for a minute anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the 45. Let's buy those up. Because of the ability to farm it, I know does net people some good gold. I'm going to be one of those people that buys it for now, and I'll be one of those people that farms it later. I'm going to leave that one on, just for the fun. You're running 4 barns. Okay, that's the best. Plus you get bloods with that as well. Ah. Yes, I have got a barn on Samadan, but I haven't really done any sort of the fur trapping yet. Right, Let's go back, pick that up. Because at least that, once we've got that, we can do some tailoring. Cooldowns for some Hexweave. Which is going to be really, really useful. It's the quickest way for me to get it. And then when I do Nagrand, I can do the proper farm, as it were. That's the plan anyway. We just need to get there. How are we doing on Draenor flying, actually? Let's have a look. It's a good plan. Okay, thank you, Grace, for the vote of confidence. It's a plan at least for now. Draenor flying progression on Wowhead flying. Okay, so what does Wowhead say for me? Oh, I did have this bookmarked actually. Somewhere. There we are, Pathfinder. Broken Isles, Pathfinder, the Samadan. Legion we've done. Draenor Explorer. Explore Nagrand, 13%. Explore Frostfire Ridge, 46%. Nagrander we haven't done at all. Talador, we're kind of almost there. Securing Draenor we haven't done. And the treasures we haven't done. Now these are doing well. The Saber Stalkers and Hand of the Prophet. And Order of the Awakened. Those are looking a lot better. Quite pleased with those. Oh, are we picking up the mail at the same time? We are. It's all gone a bit slow. Hold on. Let's close that down. That one. Then that one. Then this I need. I'm going to switch to WoW UI. We want... Oh, have you picked up the Hexweave? Hexweave you should be able to make cloth. There we go. Create the cloth. And then tailoring. Create one of those. Not got a lot of fur. 85. Oh, we've got some expires here as well, so let's get all these in. Oh, we're going to fill our bags up with all this. Look at all this stuff we've got. Bear Tartar takes up a lot of space. And those anvils do as well, so we need to organise some of this, and that needs to be sent to Earthen. There's some more there. Let's drop that there and there. Neaten that up. Okay. We're full now, so TSM groups, male selected groups. Let's get rid of the stone hide. Back to the inbox. Open those. There we go, right. We can go head to the guild bank. Drop off some of that food, because we've got loads of food. Where's my food tab? That one's got some space. It's all a bit scattered. What's that doing in there? There was a dinosaur in there a minute ago. Obsidian hatchling. Let's take that out. That doesn't need to be in there. That doesn't need to be in there. Oh, we've filled our inventory. Hold on. One moment, caller. Okay, High Mountain Salmon. Dump this back in. Don't need any of that. And that, and that. Cursed Queenfish. We do need some of this. Slice of bacon we don't need in the bag. Slay blood we don't need. Storm Ray we don't need. Got loads of that. Slowly going through it. There we go. River onion. Oh, there's some sumptuous fur there. Let's pick that up. Storm ray. High mountain salmon. Any other food we can dump in here? There's a whole load of mage weave here. Let's move that in. We'll keep the bolts. They'll be useful. And the shadow silk we'll put away. Bolts of frost weave. That's looking a little bit neater. What about these enchanting things? What have we got? Dream shards, get rid of them. Large prismatic, large brilliant. Temporal crystals we'll keep. Arcane we'll get rid of. Large prismatic. Eternal life. Eternal life. Is that gone? Yeah. Sorcerous water. Oh no, primal spirit we need to keep. The air we get rid of. The volatiles. Get rid of. Savage and Stonehide needs to be sent to Earthen. So that needs to go back to the mailbox. Then we pick up the last lot of mailbox stuff. Open up the rest of the bear tartar. Got loads of this. On some satchels as well. Loads of stuff. Loads of bear tartar. Right. What bear tartar needs is to go on the auction house. Ready to sell to some people. Let's post it all up. Alright, what have we got? Oh, Hexweave bag, 2,200. Bear tartar's going on for 3 gold 59. It has been higher. My average sell price is 5 gold 54. So 3 gold 60 at the min buyout. Is it worth just having a look at that? Let's have a look at the bear tartar. Where are we in it? There's a few. This one's going to run out, the 3 gold 61. And there's a jump down from 4 gold 46. Quite a lot of it though. So I'm going to post mine on because it's still a profit. What's my crafting cost? 73 silver. So there's a 2 gold 86 profit per bear tartar. Okay, done. How's the bags looking now? A little bit healthier. Move that across. Down to 761,000 gold. Right. Let's go head up to Dalaran and have a word with Nomi. What you got, Nomi? I'm hoping Nomi's got me some recipe scraps. At least one, at least. That would be nice. Because if I can get one recipe scrap, then I think we'll be in a really strong position to get that last recipe. I've got 5 of them so far, so we're halfway there to getting Cursed Queenfish, the final recipe. I wonder if Nomi's going to come back in BFA for more cooking, or are they going to do something different? I hope not. Yeah. You and me both, Pointy Gnome. How was Nomi in Pandaria? Because I never did it. He was just a young Nomi then, wasn't he? But the general consensus is he's not loved. I get you. I mean, to be honest, his little cub near the farm. Okay, well I have visited that briefly. Where are we? In Pandaria, in the farm. So I did get there with Samadan. This half-hill farm, isn't it? Well, he burns everything. Okay. Hey, Bullywolf, can I remember how to get Lavish Suramar Feast and Hearty Feast? You need to make sure that you have all the prerequisites first. So you have to make sure that you've got... So Hearty Feast requires salt and pepper shank, deep fried mossgill, pickled stormray, Farinaar fizz, spiced rib roast, slice of bacon, which is all of those light meals. And then Lavish Suramar Feast, you need to have all of the delicacies, I think. Is it? No, Barracuda, Murgla. So they're kind of the same ones, I think. Salt and pepper. There we go. Leatherworking ribs, Suramar surf and turf, Barracuda, koi scented and drogbar, salmon. So those are all the large meals. So you have to have all the prerequisite meals before you can get Suramar and Hearty Feast. And then you just need to be lucky. I think it is for those ones. They're both learnt from Nomi, yes. Check your Nomi cakes add-on if you've got that installed, because that'll help you definitely. So the Pandaria cooking was good for leveling. Okay. Is it worth having any of the recipes? I mean, I want to get them from a collection point of view. But, let's see, what did we get? Oh, we got a recipe scrap. Yep, we've got one recipe scrap and a Nomi snack. So how many, where are they? Can't see it. I can see that. Oh, there's a recipe scrap. I've got 6 total. Any more? We got another recipe scrap. Wow. Random number Jesus is happy with us. So we have 7 Broken Isle recipe scraps. So we're 3 away from being able to collect our last recipe. Awesome. There we go. Let's get some chef's hat in there. We're so close to finishing Nomi. I can almost taste it, that last recipe. I'm just going to wait for it to reload now.
Browse. Take your time.
There we go. Done. Cursed queenfish. Create all. Done. There we are. So that's done. Let's check our... oh yeah, we've got a load of stuff to pick up here. Our order hall. And before I go into my order hall, I'm going to have a quick look at the map to see if I need to then go do any Bloods missions. Ooh, none. That's unusual. Absolutely no blood missions at all. Well, that sucks. Good job we've got lots of bloods at the moment. So let's do our order hall and then we can go straight to the Garrison. Next stop, Garrison after order hall. Stretch my back out a little bit. Turned out to be quite a long stream tonight, really. What we're doing the extra stuff with my son earlier. Nice to level Bridget. Do you think I should try and sell those solid shots bullets? Got no idea if they would sell on the auction house. Obviously because they've just not been in the game for so long. Maybe I'll try one. See what happens. Maybe I'll announce it in trade chat as a souvenir. Get your souvenirs here. Solid shot for 1,000 gold. That one. Run over to this one. Done that. Have you got any healing wells? No. We got nether shards, awesome. And that one. Keep them for memorable. Yeah, but do I want to keep all 2,500 of them, Beastie? That's the thing. I know it's nice to have them, definitely. Artifact power, reputation, double reputation. Some good reputation things. Oh, another champion's armor. Let's do a champion's armor. 169 gold and 156, not quite high enough. Let's do that for rep. High mountain, an extra rep. And oh, there's a 200 veiled Argonite one. Let's do that one. There we go, there's some good ones there. And this, oh, they're all in missions now, so I have to do that another time. Should have done that first, really. Alright, we don't have to port out, we're going to go straight from here to Hearthstone to the Garrison. Right. To the Garrison! Move over a little bit. There we go. Right. Sumptuous Fur was looking... Who's the trader today? Should at least try to sell. Share the memorabilia. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon I'll try and put a couple on the auction house and see what happens. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, trader. Who's on today? EU trader. Who have we got? Fur Trader today, according to that. Excellent. There's a chance of getting Dorothy too. Let's see if there's a group up. Look up, do a group search for Garrison or something like that. There might be one up that I can find if I don't have her myself. Do the missions first. Get those sorted. Weapons, XP, Garrison resources, and anything good. That's Garrison resources. Well, that looks good. Do that one. Not a lot here. XP. What gives me that? Ogre Buddy. And then lots of oil and stuff. Let's do that one. And that one. Leave the rest. Alright, okay, done. Out here, and out here, out here. That's the shiv. Okay. Group finder. Pre-made groups. Custom. Find a group. Fur Trader? No. What about Garrison? Garrison. Nope. Trader. Trader. Nope. Okay, we'll check back with Urfin. Urfin might have him. Have her, rather. unless anyone else on the stream who's in the EU happens to have their garrison open and can check whether they've got Dorothy too. That would be awesome. Oh, what have we got here? That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. 32 for fur. No, that's too expensive. Let's do into our herbs. I might reset this back to random now that we've got everything.
I offer service with a smile.
No.
I run a stand-up business here.
I run a stand-up business here. On that one. That one. You're so glad to see the fur lady at the trading post today. Now you're back to close to 20,000 sumptuous on hand. That sounds brilliant, Scoreshane. I would like to get hold of the fur lady. I've never seen... It's Dorothy too, isn't it, Scoreshane? I've never seen her on Samadan. Nothing to pick up here, so let's make some work orders.
Safe travels.
And then this hasn't got a lot to do. So let's pick up what we've got, which is the minimal amount. Make a load of work orders. Where have you gone? Where are you hiding? There you are.
How are you?
Create all you've got.
Have a good one.
And then do our... Where's our rush work orders? 1, 2, 3. That's all we've got. Pick them up. A load of hexweave cloth. But then we're out of fur again, unfortunately.
Hey there.
Yeah, all
Safe
done.
travels.
Unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Robster, for the follow. Very kind of you. Hey, Hogstout, thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you doing this fine evening? Right. What do we need? We need to check on Earthen. I want to swap over to Earthen to check for Dorothy too before I do anything else. Let's do a quick log out and then check. Earthen. No, her name is Eula. Oh, okay. Maybe I've got the wrong person then. Still keeping people alive. Excellent. Good to hear it, Hogstout. You found your niche. Healing. So the fur trader is... She's in the trading post and has fur for 16. Ah, yes. I always get those mixed up. The trader and the one that's in the garrison. I used to think that the spreadsheet I had open was for the one in the trading post. Yeah, currently fur's 32 for me, so I'm looking forward to when it's 16. And I can buy some more fur up. Let's just check with Earthen though. What's Earthen gonna have in his garrison? Oh, okay. What are you missing? Oh, because I closed that down, I think. Right. Quick garrison check. We'll come back to Earthen when he's done his all his daily cooldowns and things. We're going to just check for the trader first. And then we'll go back to Samadan. Once this loads. Oh. Come on, Mr. Potato, you can do it. Well, I think this is more Blizzard's end, this slow loading. With a combination of TSM, I think. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. But it's definitely been like this for a few weeks. Right, Earthen, who do you have? Ah, you've got Dorothy too! At last we meet! Dorothy too. I've been waiting for you a long time.
You're getting on my nerves.
So, you have the Sumptuous Fur thing. So, Sumptuous Fur has been high demand, my trading route. I'm trying to restock your supply. Would you be willing to trade? Yes, I would. But what I'd like to do, now let's work this out. Rasheen told me how to do this. You do a group and you stick it on auto-invite, I believe. Group finder, pre-made, custom, start a group. I'm going to call it Dorothy 2, and then I list the group and I hit auto accept, and then I log out, I believe, and then log back into Samadan. I think this is how it works. Oh, actually I've got it written down somewhere. Hold on. Hold the fort. If in doubt, make notes. Hey, Pointy Gnome, Jade Breastplate goes for 6.5k. That sounds pretty decent. How do you get a Jade Breastplate? Use Garrison, Hearthstone, check for trader. If trader is there, open a group tool with auto invite, log out, log in with Toon you need trader on, sign up and use trader. Right. There we go. Trixie Precious. I like that, Grace. Let's just hope that this works. So I'm going to, I go into the group and then I do, I go into the group and then I go visit that person's garrison. I think it's how it works. I'm going to need to get some extra sumptuous fur though, aren't I? This is going to be a problem. I might have to get some more. Right, where's the group? Pre-made groups, custom, find a group, Dorothy 2, that was me, sign up, accept, awesome. So now I need to, how do I visit his garrison? Just spent the last hour cleaning things up. Let's hope you get some sales. Good luck to your head. I hope you do. Convert to raid. Target player. Set focus. Loot personal. There's something about moving to someone else. Right click your upper left icon. Okay. Visit leader's garrison. I can't see it. Right click your upper left icon. Yeah, don't see it there, no. I can't as I'm the leader. Oh, right, okay. You have to make someone else the leader. So, Earthen. So I'm the leader. I can't make Earthen. Okay. I want the daily trader for the garrison. Yes, Soul Maestro. Okay. My loading went way too slow. Right, okay. He has to be online for it to work, I'm sure. Okay. Someone had to join the raid first to persist that garrison. Special visitors are not present unless the garrison owner is online for their garrison. Okay. Brilliant, thank you. Okay, thank you for your help, everyone. So I could join the group, but because we've got the Shiv here, but because we were on Earthen, then Earthen went out, we logged off Earthen, and then we couldn't do, oh, there we go. Going to relog your main account, check all accounts, and see if you have it. Okay, thank you very much, Soul Maestro, that's very kind of you. So someone had to join it first, you reckon, Commander Bond? Okay, well, we're on to some progress. We've got multiple different options now. So if I leave the party, and I'll need some sumptuous fur, so I'm going to have to buy some at quite expensive prices. How many garrison resources have I got?
Got the best deals anywhere.
Sumptuous fur. How much could I buy? I'm only going to be at 1 for each 32, and I've got how many? 707. That's not going to get me much. Might have to go buy some more sumptuous fur. Alright, that's going to half. Wait till it's 16. Yeah, definitely Soul Maestro. That's the ideal, isn't it? Look, I'm going to go have a look, pick some up. And there's an auction house and a storm shield. Yes, there is. I remember going to it. So I'm going to go through the mage portal, which is... You got her. Excellent. Thank you, Kosterc. So I need to... I'm assuming I'm going to need... My battle tag is Samadan, number 2206. How much fur have I got? None. What's that? Let's fight a chow. Sure I had that. Oh, there we go. I'm on EU, Grace. A million battle tag invites incoming. Yes, I wonder how many I would get if I was more popular, but still, it's lovely. Realm is Shadow Song on EU. Sent me an ad. Okay. Thank you, Kosterc. Haven't seen anything come in yet. Whilst I'm waiting for that to come through, I need to pick up some sumptuous fur, I think, in order to trade with her. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think it's from... There we go. I'm not sure which one you are, so I'm going to accept both of them. There we go. There we go. Your feet's Fietzopa. Okay, thank you, Pointy Gnome. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Is that right? And you're Larry S. Laffer. Okay. It means bicycle grandpa. That's fantastic. It's good to have you both in there. Unfortunately, Kosterc hasn't come in. Which one's that? Blocked invite dishonor martyr. Don't know what that is. Five tunes, 4 times the gnome. Oh, there we go. Scorpio, is that you, Kosterc? There we go. Fantastic. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you ever so much. Right, so we do that. And then we do... No. Lovely. Thank you ever so much. So I do that, and then view leaders Garrison. Ooh, here we go. Almost gone past 100. Awesome, Hogstout. A lot of gold doing your dungeons. 100 gold, that's a great start. You can start flipping some things there. Alright, okay. We're doing good. So let's just hope I don't need some sumptuous fur for this. Otherwise I'm going to have to go off and buy some. So what we need to do, can't remember what I actually need from here. I need the Primal Hexweave. The Hexweave weaving from her is the main thing. The Primal Weaving, that's it. So I don't know what I'm going to need to buy the Primal Weaving. To wait for it to come through. There we go. Oh, look. You can visit your garrison. Awesome. I need 60 fur for that. I hope I have enough. I haven't got any on me. Whoops. There's an error in my... error in what I've been doing. Yay! Garrison buddies, look at that. Right, let's have a look. What does Dorothy 2 need? It will pick from my bank too. Brilliant. A Unfortunately, oh god, look at that, there's a lot of sumptuous fur. And I completely ran out of sumptuous fur. You are not prepared. So I need to get all of these. Right, okay. I'm going to have to go to the auction house quickly. Bugger. Whoops. One moment please, Kosterc. Apologies for this. I need to go buy some. The quickest way to auction house will probably be Storm Shield, won't it? Or I could just port back and then go back. Where's the mage tower thing? It's out one of these exits, isn't it? Right, okay, let's half back to the Dwarven District, pick up some sumptuous fur, and then we'll come back. Totally professional, honest. Thank you for your help on this, Kosterc. Won't be a bit more longer. Oh, it's near the mine fish. Yeah, that's the other direction. It's just as easy to Hearthstone back, I think. And then I can Garrison back. So it's just got the load times to think about. And then we can get there. So I'm going to need 180 sumptuous fur for this. To be able to get everything going. Because this is kind of like a one-time opportunity, so I might as well grab it with both hands. Because you won't come round again for a while. You don't have to hearth back, just visit leader again. Excellent, okay, thank you, Harness. Yeah, that would make sense. Right, okay, won't be long. Awesome. Be right back with some fur. There we go, right. Here we go. Just gonna have to buy it at whatever price. So I can get 180 of it. Sumptuous fur. Right, 5 gold for 200. Let's take that. And for luck, let's get 400. So we've got everything. Get that. Open that. There we go. So we've definitely got it on us. That's stone hide. Sumptuous fur. There we go. Visit leaders garrison. Oh. Where is it? There we go. No, I might have to port back to Draenor. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to Draenor Garrison. There we go. 10 toons, 2 Harrison, 2 the dwarf, all others are gnome. Only 2 to go. Must be the first time you don't have them. It only works if you're in your own garrison. Okay. That would make sense, Soul Maestro. But thank you for looking, Soul Maestro. But Kosterc has already got the trader, thankfully. So we're going to do the. We're going to get the fur now. We've gotten the fur. We're going to get the recipes, and then we'll be done, and that'll be awesome. So from our garrison, then we can do the next load. It's a shame these load times are so long. Hopefully this will be it, and then we can do the other load time. I'd say there's 2 more. This one, then the other one. Oh, getting a numb bum sitting down for the first time in ages. Right, okay, here we are. There, and then so many weeks I've been looking. Well, it's very kind of you. There we go. No, that one. View Leaders Garrison. Right, let's get this load going. Yeah, to be honest, I hadn't been looking that hard. I hadn't been using the website to tell me where it was. And whenever it was, I would just literally just look, and I wouldn't bother trying to find a group for it. So it was kind of laziness on my part, not getting this sooner. But it will help with my Hexweave and my Primal Weaving for sure. I'll just have to work out what my prices are now for Hexweave after this. And it won't help. Yeah, it's more expensive, isn't it? I believe. You need tons of fur for weaving again. Well, I'm going to have to get that fur going, definitely. Right, let's get on my horsey. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Back on my horsey. There we go. Need 1 primal and 10 fur. Okay. For 2 hexweave. Right, okay, that makes sense. Right, here we go. Dorothy 2. Let me browse your goods. I would like to buy, please, Primal Weaving. And whilst we're here, Savage Hexweave Essence. And Mighty Hexweave Essence. There we are. And you pay 5 fur for 1 primal. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. You're doing it from here. And so it's 15 fur for 2 hexweave. By the way, you're very proud on your pet. Let's go have a look.
See you around.
That is awesome. He has 2 of them.
Outstanding.
It's the only item you mindlessly farm if you can't. The Beast Monster Hunter has 2. That's brilliant. I can't wait for my Bridget to get 2. That's going to be brilliant. Awesome. Eyes Hattie. Well, thank you ever so much. Most people use herbs or dust. Okay. There we go. So it's 15 fur. Okay, God, no, most. Hey, Sephorium, thanks for stopping by the stream. Never trade fur for primals. Well, that's brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much, Kosterc, for your help with that one. That has been very helpful. Thank you ever so much. Right, let's view your garrison. There we go. Load that back. So we gotten those finally, which is brilliant. So that can add to our ability to make hexweave in multiple ways. I just need to now, get my Nagrand farm going, get some more fur perhaps, work on what else I could do. But it's all growing, it's all developing, which is really nice. Right, I might take a quick bio break for a minute, and then I'll come back and we'll probably do a little bit of Draenor dailies perhaps. Is the Dark Moon Fair still on? I might get the reputation buff before I do that. I'll come back in a minute. Be right back. Right, we're back. Right, we're back. Okay, there we go. There is some kind of bot farming fur on your server, so it has no value. You just buy it all. Okay, so the Hexweave price does not go down any. That's a good point. It's on till tomorrow. The trader, yes, Hogstout. Second account, 3 toons with level 3 Garrison, 1 dwarf, 2 Harrison, almost all knowns. Wow, Soul Maestro, that's quite the run of luck. So thank you, Kosterc, for that. Let's have a learn of those recipes. Let's learn all of these. Primal Weaving, learnt. Let's move that up, and then I can do this. And Mighty Hexweave Essence. These are probably less useful, but good to complete them anyway. There we go. So now we've got some fur. Let's get our tailoring sorted. Make some more Hexweave. Alright, you're hiding there.
Good day to you.
Create all.
See you later.
And we'll rush. Ooh! Someone's bought the true iron ore. Rush work orders. Go, pick that up. Some more Hexweave cloth. Do another load.
You need something?
There we are.
See you
That's
around.
restocked up. Gonna need some more fur. Let's just check the calendar. Darkmoon Fair has ended. Okay, so we've missed that. Let's go over to Lion's Watch and do a couple of dailies just to get Draenor flying progression. We seem to be doing alright. What was the reputation like on these two with my Draenor flying? So what is a Draenor? The Saber Stalkers were already at Honoured on. And the other one was these two, I believe, which are both on Honoured as well. So we just need to get those two up. Okay. So we need to do that rumble in the jungle. We've done the weekly, so we don't need to do it for the weekly bit, but we do need it for the crystals from them, to summon it from them. So we'll do that, and then we'll see if we can pick up any other elites or other things in the same. Right, reputation, here we go. So you will pick one up, Unseen Influence, and you will pick up
Interesting.
for Jungle Teeth, and then inside here we'll pick up, what have we got? Cooldowns, Minions, Iron Horde Machinery, and this one is Iron Front. Let's do the Fell Forge. Where's the Fell Forge? That's that over there, okay. Right, I'll get on me horsey, and we'll go round. I'm going to do Rumble in the Jungle dudes first. Starting to get the hang of this a bit better now. It's a bit like doing the chef's hat with old Dalaran. Once you get used to it, you can run through them fairly quickly. Probably not as quick as I would like with these, because you've got to do all the teeth and stuff. But you can at least get some going. Do that. Get some teeth on the way. Yep, run away. Pick you up. Let's get on my horse. Head this way. Wow, Gumdrops, thank you ever so much for the massive host. How are you? How was your stream? Welcome everybody from Gumdrops' stream. I hope you had a great evening. We are currently running through old content, trying to get myself some flying. So I'm currently doing the daily quests in Draenor. I need one of those, and one of those, I believe. And then we're going to run back and pick up some crystals. There we go. Right, where do I need to go? I need to go on the map. Whoops, map, have a look. Wrong direction. This way, I believe. Let's get my bearings. There was a thing up at the top, around here, I believe it is. This is where I need to summon the people. That's it. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Missed the chaps there. There we go. Oops, there we go. I missed all the chats. There we go. It's on tomorrow. There we go. Stopped in, say hi, bye, check you later. Just catching up on the chats here. Give you some primals. There we go. Thank you very much. Any weak mailboxes? I got Samadan bot set up. I did, Gumdrops. It was quite easy after you showed me how to set it up. It was pretty amazing. I haven't done any of the sort of bot commands yet, but I have got at least the time things working, so they seem to be quite good. Hey, Kafla Gold, you just completed Draenor Flying a couple of weeks ago. Just grind killing those mobs for rep with Sabertooth. Yep, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just doing these 3. Where's my little summoning stones? That's what. And there's a minor summoning stone. Let's do one of those. Then we do this person. Do that, do that, do that. There we go, that's one. And then I have to wait for the next one to come through for the prime, and then I've got the major one as well. And I can kill the mobs just down the road for extra rep. Excellent, thank you Caffel Gold for that. Yeah, I'm doing okay with the Sabermore rep. There's the other ones as well. Getting the other 2 going. But we're doing okay so far. You still have to finish the one chief collecting bones or something over there. Might do that one day. Need a few away from a bit. And a 5-man group can get you to Exalted fast. Of course it would, yes, because you then spawn so much more, wouldn't you? And you'd be killing so much quicker. That's good advice. Thank you, Morgoth. I tend to just dab in and out of these myself. I haven't really been giving it a lot of attention. I just kind of come in every now and again. Because the main thing I do is the gold making. But this is kind of something additional progression I like to do. So that I've got something else that I'm working on. There we go. This one's quite an easy one. Well, they're all easy really, being overpowered. There we go. Also drops a lot of sumptuous fur. That's a good point actually. We just had Dorothy 2 with the kind help of Kosterc helping me out with Dorothy 2. And I had to go to the auction house and buy sumptuous fur, which was unusual for me because I'd actually picked up about 4,000 sumptuous fur for 1 gold each a long time ago, and that had been sort of like keeping me in sumptuous fur supply for quite a while. Ah, the Farming Friday, yeah, that's a good idea actually, yeah. And then we could all get together and do all the Draenor rep. I kind of assumed that I was like I was on my own on this, and that most people had already gotten Draenor flying, because I have to catch up on all my expansions that I missed out on. So it's kind of like one of those things that I just thought, oh, well, I'll get on with it and I'll do it myself. But if there's other people that I haven't done the Nagrand at all, Morgoth. I've done literally where am I? I haven't done any of Nagrand. I haven't done any of Frostfire yet, although I did do the Winter's Veil travelling, and I've got a little bit more of Talador to do. So many people at different levels of the game, that's true, definitely. So there's definitely going to be some people, I imagine, that will be wanting to do it. We're a bit low on treasures for this one. Ah, thank you, Mr. Saves, for the follow. It's very kind of you. We need to get some more teeth. And then we need to find some elites if we can. Hopefully our NPC scan will help with that. We're going to go up to the top. We've got this to do as well. Where's our teeth? Tooth and claw. Yeah, the tooth and claw's up at the top. You only feel that way because your server is medium pop. If you did a group finder, people would join eventually. And some completionists that probably would want to do that farm just to get the recipes that might be hidden behind drops rep. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, so there's plenty of opportunity. There's plenty of different things, isn't there? Oh, thank you, 90force, for the follow. Very kind of you. Alright, let's go have a look. We're going to get some teeth. See if we can find any elites as well on our little journeys. Get some good teeth from these little things here. I'll pick these up. Yeah, it sounds like there are a lot of variables. A lot of different ways you can get things. There we go, we're going to pick these up. 24 teeth, going to swim over for that one. There we are. Then hopefully we can go find... Always a reason to join a farm, even if it's to help out. Right, nothing else here, teeth-wise. Oh, there's one of those things over there. They're usually quite good. Oh, thank you, Tobbies, for the follow. I think I got that right. Yeah, I'll do that one. Now, the way I found over this one is if I head over into the swamp area, that's quite good for the teeth, because all those dinosaurs and things. If I go over this way and over this end, and I might find the odd elite there that will help with my... What have we got here? This one is... Oh, that requires some campaign stuff, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to go around, try and find... Oh yeah, there we go, here's some here. I get some good ones here. There we are. Always unsure what to farm. Always get the feeling of farming the items that are on a big low at the time. Yeah, I don't tend to farm a lot of stuff other than things that I need myself. I mean, my guess would be to try them, and variety is what works really well. Is rather than have a glut of one thing, to have a variety of lots of different things. Oh, do that one as well. There we are. 67 teeth. That's not taking too long. Just try and get the clusters of these dinosaurs for their teeth. 75. Oh, there's that Night Stalker thing. I see you. Oh, it's gone. I need to get stacks of his debuff, I believe. That's how it works. And then eventually he'll appear, and then I'll kill him. I believe. I've not actually done it before, but that's what the lovely people in chat have told me. You need 10. That's right. Let's try. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's handy. Didn't spot that there. There's another one down here. There's get immunity buff from nearby mysterious fruits. Okay, let's have a look for this. You have to find him 5 times also works. Right, okay. Perfect Blossom. Can't take whilst being damaged. Oh, that's interesting. So can I levitate and get it? No. Oh, interesting. A conundrum. Yeah, I just tried the levitating. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to work. There's a trick, you forget it. What if I went Discipline spec, put Divine Shield on? That might work. Let me just work out how to do that. Or just eat the fruit. Is there a fruit I can eat? Mysterious fruit. Ah. There we go. Will this do it? Haha, excellent. There we go. Thank you, everyone. Awesome. Thank you very much for that one. I should have read the tooltip, really, that was in the handy notes. 98. Yeah, it's been so long. For me, this is first time doing these. Right, okay, that's all of those done. How am I doing? I've got 8 out of 10 crystals. So if I had... What have we got here? There's a load of stashed sea booty down here. And there's a couple of things down the bottom. Maybe I need to do that. You could cheese it, but sometimes they're too easy. Okay. And just standing at the snake pond and AoEing. Right, okay. The stalker drops a crystal too. Yeah, if I can find him. Seems to be quite a few possible elites around here. If I can get the stalker to appear. I'm going to go down the bottom to see if I can find one of these treasures. So it looks like there's one nearby. This one. Snake Charmer Flute. Here it is. He will find you when you click the bodies that sparkle. Ah, right, okay. Bodies that sparkle. Mutilated corpse. Ah, right, here we go. These guys. Ah, right, okay, that's 2 buffs. Well, there's quite a few of them around, isn't there? So we find all the bodies. That's 2. Let's go over here. Oh no, it's not appearing yet. Oh, that's the fruit. Mysterious fruit. Sometimes doesn't trigger him. Right, let's go looking around for them. We've got that, and we also had some treasure over to the left as well, which we could probably have a look for. Although that looks like it's down off the waterfall. From the looks of this. Oh, there's a path. There we go, there's something down here. We got, oops, apologies. Hold on. E. There we go. And what I wanted was in there. There we go, that's 10. So that's the 10 we needed for today, which is brilliant. So we just need to do maybe this one, although that is quite boring doing those. I might just hand these 2 in and head back to the auction house. Because those are the main ones I wanted to get done tonight. So I can find my way through. So the trick for this is just to do the 10 crystals. Go down, do the what's it called? The Rumble in the Jungle bosses, because they give you 6. And then find another 4 either via treasures or elites. And then you can do that each day. And then do the Rumble in the Jungle weekly. And hopefully it wouldn't take me too long. And it would be nice to have flying, so that then I can do sumptuous fur farms in Nagrand a lot easier. Yep, rinse and repeat. I want to go up this way, I think. It'll be easier. And then what I'm looking forward to doing after this is the actual storyline in Warlords of Draenor. I haven't done all the quest lines yet. And that's much more enjoyable than doing the daily the daily grinds with the reputation, but I wanted to get these out of the way because I did hear they'd take quite a while, and then I can sort of enjoy the rest of the content of here. Because I only really skipped through Walls of Draenor whilst I was on my way to 110, so it'd be nice to come back to here and sort of like at least, you know, I'm getting flying and I'm doing all these quests as well. There we go, that one's done, complete. And then this one.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. There we go. The grind is very bad for this one. Yeah, it does seem to be. Where are we at the moment? Reputation. Yeah, we're at honoured. Honoured, and then we're at revered now with the saber stalkers. So that shouldn't take too long to get up. I'm done with the saber. It's got to be to revered, isn't it? So we'll have to check my my WoW head. But yeah, we're doing all right. I could buy some of the medallions. I did use the 3 medallions that I picked up from the Winter's Veil. You don't need hired and revered. Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent. Cool, thank you for that. So it's just really these other 2, isn't it? Reputation, Order of the Awakened, and Hand of the Prophet. Those 2 are the other ones, aren't they? And if I can get exalted with one of these, then I can get my trading post up to rank 3, which will give me an extra rep boost, which should also be useful on top of my human trait of rep boost. Sometimes worth it to dump a little gold wise, if the price is right. Yeah, I might have a look out for the medallions actually. Let's have a look. Let's go. I'm done with the Garrison for now. So let's hearth back to the auction house and have a look. We can have a look, check on our auctions as well whilst we're here. Whoa. So I hope you all had a good evening so far. How was Gumdrops' stream? Right, wait for this to load up and then we'll have a look. On your server the medal was 15k last time you checked. Well, a little bit too much. Oh, you got another Vial of the Sands, Grace. Excellent. Slowly getting there. Very informative. Ah, excellent, Mark 1-2. Good to hear.
What's happening?
What's happening? We would like to sell our junk to you, please. There we go, turn those.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. Am I tracking my needs to do with the Wowhead app? Yes, I am, Excelsius. I've got the Draenor flying up, and it's the main things are the rest of the storyline, and then I've got to do some treasure hunting, and then the reputation stuff. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look at shopping, medallion. What have we got? Medallion of the Legion is currently sitting at 20,000 gold, and we have a fair few of them on. No bids at a reasonable price, so that's looking quite pricey. Region market value is at 7,600. So yeah, it's kind of, I could buy a few. I have got the capital to buy a few, but I'm not sure whether I really want to. I mean, there is the whole time is money, but then your money's going in to save you time. So, and we have already bought a WoW token tonight, so it's something to think about, something I might need to do. But for now, let's have a just double check of Legion enchants, because I need to make sure. How much gold per hour am I worth? That's a good question. I'm not sure how much. You sold two today on your server for around 8k. Right, okay. 20k, it's not really worth it for you. On your server, it's just 9k. That could do it. Yeah. Oh, we're down to 174 on Chaos Crystals. Oh, there's 27 of 20. This has really tanked my Chaos Crystal prices. My issue has been that my average purchase price of Chaos Crystals is at 266, because I bought a lot of it when it was more expensive, and now that the price has gone down quite a lot, I'm kind of trying to get my average down. So I'm buying a few of these whilst also trying to sell what enchants I can at a profit. So I don't want to lose out on profits, but I also want to get my Chaos Crystal average down. So at 174, that's looking pretty cheap. Because if I buy some more of these, that will at least get my average down a little bit. So I'm going to buy a few. Yeah, that's a good point actually. There are some low bids. 166 for these ones. These are 198, and that's 206. And there's a 160 here. So I might as well pick up the, I'll buy a few of these, like, what's that, 2, 4, 6, let's get 100. That's enough for now. So our average is currently at 268. If I go pick those up now, our average has gone down to 262. So I'm only buying Chaos Crystals now if they're significantly lower than my average, in which case those were. So I bought a few of them at least, and then I'm just going to keep on doing that until I start using up more Chaos Crystals and I can make more enchants in a profit, because the main thing I have is a lot of my enchants are now not in profit. Let's have a look. Deselect all. If I do a cancel scan, cloaks, necks, rings, a lot of these will be below min price. I've been undercut as well on the ones that aren't, but all of these are not below min price, but some of them I can make a profit on, and so those are the ones that I'm trying to focus on to get those going. I'll just run this a couple of times just to make sure everything's been cancelled. Another 5, and try again, and then run it a third time. Usually about 3 times in it, and it should work out. There we go, done cancelling. Because TSM accidentally cancels a few wrong auctions. Well, the beta does certainly. So I've got things like this, and the Frost Wolf. So we have to make sure I put those back on. There we go. That's off. And then we go back on. I go select all groups, turn off the base group, and run a post scan. It's just a beta thing. Yes, it is gumdrops. A little bit annoying, but it's not game breaking by any means. I just tend to find that if I do 3 cancel scans, then it tends to it tends to catch them all, and then it's just as easy just to whack them back on like this. So the main things here, the main enchants that I'm making a profit on, first the rings mastery and versatility and Mark of the Claw are the main ones. There's lots of little things, yeah, there is. Well, that's the whole point of it being in beta. You've got to find the little things, and that's how it gets ironed out. I mean, none of these things, I would say, you know, break the functionality, and most of them you can find a workaround with them. So, I mean, that's the whole point of doing it, isn't it? Is to make sure that you test these things out. I mean, for a while I didn't bother with doing council scans because it was kind of like more convenient for me not to. But nowadays, every now and again, I will do it with just my enchants, just to keep a few of these in, because I do want to get a few sales of enchants when I can. But other than that, I've been just doing the normal things, and it's all been running super duper smoothly. Right, okay, so we've done the main things we wanted to do on that. We did need to go back to Urfin and check out his leatherworking. So let's have a look. There was one more thing I wanted to do with my tailoring, though, was to get rid of this shirts you buy group, because I'm no longer bothering with these old Dalaran shirts because they're just not selling for me. So I'm going to get rid of that group now. It's no good to me. They're just not selling, and they cost too much to post. So I'll end up losing money. So I'm just going to sort of like call it quits on those ones. I'm going to stick with the shirts you make, particularly the rich purple silk shirt, which is my best seller. So those are going to stay in. Everything else is fine. And we'll go log out, and we'll go have a look at Urfin and his leatherworking. Right, Urfin. My lovely demon hunter. Now, what do you reckon, Gumdrops? Leatherworking. What could I do next which I haven't got? There's a lot of recipes I haven't got. I'm slowly building up the gladiators set by doing the magnificence, all the daily cooldowns that I can. You currently have the stream running in the background whilst playing some Hearthstone. Excellent. It's quite relaxing. That's good to hear, Billis. Glad you could stop by the stream. Kind of aim of my stream is just keep it all pretty chilled, just like Gumdrops is, and I tend to find people do have me on in the background. A lot of people have said they like to fall to sleep to me. Look out for the big voodoo mask recipe, okay, and the warbear leather recipes. Would they be things that oh, and the Black Dragon Scale set. Right, okay. That's loads. Right, let's go back to the... Actually, no, whilst I'm here, let's pick up some recipes. Going to turn in for the night now. Good night, Hogstout. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We need to finish off some stuff here. Right, recipes from here.
Hello.
We need to make some more, but we have got a few things here we could possibly make. Powerful burnished cloak. Let's go. I was going to do the 5 ones first. What have we got here? Say that was accurate. like you're telling a bedtime story. A WoW bedtime lullaby. And today, children, we are going to be making some leatherworking. Earthen is trying to decide what recipe he should buy next. Burnished essence. Now these are the things that you use to upgrade your armour. I was having a conversation with Gold Queen about this, in that the first 3 levels, I believe, of your supple armour can be upgraded, and they look different with different colours, apparently. We've got this burnished leather bag. Now that's a 36 slot leatherworking bag. It sells for 290. Real-time board is amazing. Might get the full thing. Excellent. I'm glad it's working out for you, Executioner. I really enjoy it as a online tool for sharing my thoughts out. It's the sort of, I've always looked for something that allows me to capture clips of other websites, like screenshots, and easily put them in. And then the extra bonus is all the sort of the arrows you can make and draw from one thing to another. I find that sort of really, really handy. So I'm glad you found it useful. What about a mining bag? Crafting cost of 245. That's got profit on it. Or a harness. Well, that's a mount. A mount could be used. It's like a mind map that you can stick everything into. Yeah, exactly. It's the same principle of them as the mind maps. Dustmane Direwolf. This is a ground mount. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm going to get that. I've got that. I've got the mining bag. I haven't got the burnished leather bag. I don't have enough anyway, so that's enough for now. Let's have a look at Earthen's leatherworking, see what we've got. Wait for that to load up. There we go. Why can't you swap your dwarven bunker for the barn? You want to keep the inn for the extra resources, as all followers are extreme scavengers now, and the trading post to offload them into mats, but also want the barn for easier fur. It's a shame, isn't it? You can't get everything. The bunker's a regular sized one, or is it a medium sized one? I can't remember. Hello mate, you come to say hello? Not sure if you can hear him purring. Hold on, let's see if we can have cat purring. Oh no, he's too scared of the microphone. He's got quite a loud purr, has Oreo. But he's scared of anything foreign, so he's run away. The inn and the trading post and the barn are all medium. Okay, so that's a shame. They just need to make more slots or something. That would be handy. Right, I've forgotten what I was doing. That was it. Cooldowns. So burnished leather I need to do, because that creates something. And then Secrets of Draenor. We need to make one of those. And now Magnificence of Leather. It's a loss to make it, but it does give me a recipe, because my exotic leather is pretty pricey. The other thing is Hardened Magnificent Hide. Buy the 60 gold ones. Which 60 gold ones? On the Magnificent... Which ones? Magnificent Hide. Where ones? These ones. Magnificent Hide. Okay. Right, let's go. I thought I might have already bought those. Hold on. Hold on, caller. One moment. Magnificent Hide. My average purchase price is 71. So that I think's quite good. Let's go have a look though. Let's go have a look. So magnificent hides and exotic leather are really hard to get hold of, aren't they? Queue those dailies in TSMs. They pop up first time you open your profession. You buy them up to 300 goldish. Wow, okay. Right, brilliant. I will do them gumdrops. Yes, Soul Maestro, but in TSM 4 they haven't implemented the smart cooldowns yet. So I'm having to do it in the favourites in the standard UI. That's kind of my workaround for it until that's been implemented. But yeah, the smart cooldowns is really handy. Alright, let's go have a look at these magnificent hides. I do believe I picked some up, but there might be some more cheap ones on. It's knowing what's the prices of the leatherworking, because I'm only just kind of really exploring it, especially the Draenor leatherworking. Alright, let's go have a look. Come on, Earthen. So what have we got? Let's look in our shopping, leatherworking items, run shopping scan. So he's got 26,000 on him as Earthen since he started his leatherworking. Stone hides at 5 gold 74. That's pretty good. Where's the magnificent? Yes, I think I bought it up because there's none left now. You're selling them at 200 goldish even without the daily. It cost 90ish to make them from the exotic. Yeah, I'm in a loss with the raw beast hides. It's pretty good. I got 3,800 of it so far. So yeah, definitely pick up some more of that. We've got 2 gold 90, and then we've got some 3 golds. I mean, I'm using that up a fair amount, so I'm thinking it's worth buying at least up to the 3 gold 11. What's my average? Well, my average purchase price is 4 gold 15, so I should really buy a lot of this. I think I'll get everything up to that 1 of 1, because that's a good point. You can dump a lot of raw beehives into the drums of fury. Yeah, the drums have been doing really well for me. I've been selling them quite consistently. Let's leave that 1 on and pick up the 4 of 50. And then we'll take the 72. Now we're getting into the hundreds. What are we at? 4 gold 24. So how many have we got? 4,300. Right, let's take the big ones, the 200s, and the 200 and the 100. And that leaves us with a 43 and a 78. Let's take those 2. And that should keep us in a decent supply. But the exotic leather is a tricky one. That's what I'm struggling to find. I hope I've got space. Yes, space. I'm running low on space. Let's open that up. Oh, we've got some expires as well. Oh, we've sold some Drums of Fury. There's a few there. So we've got some of this, the travelling stuff and the journeying stuff hasn't sold yet. I mean, it's saying a decent profit on them. Where is that? Maybe you should make an exotic leather farming tool in my realm as well. Yeah, that's a good idea, Soul Maestro. Where would I go to farm exotic leather? Is that the goats in Valley of the Four Winds? Auctioning, select all groups, run and post scan. It's all about the goats, yeah, okay. So we're either undercutting the competition or we're posting at normal price. But yeah, these journeying things, that doesn't look right. Why is that saying a crafting cost of the profit of 26,000? Interesting. Your Worgen on Grandross's realm made 12k from a 90-minute leather farm. Wow, that's pretty decent, Soul Maestro. So why is that? That's weird. Is that because of my normal price is... Yes, it'll be because of my normal price. Is it probably overinflated? Because there's none on at the moment, so it doesn't know what to price them at. Okay. Let's post those on at my price. See if they sell. Now we'll need to restock on some drums, I think. So let's have a look. Let's open up our leatherworking again. We'll have a good look at this. There you go. Sat on my headphone cable. Yeah, I reckon exotic leather farm. Well, those goats are certainly good. Because your craft value method values it at about 30k. Right, okay, thank you, Billis. Groups and leatherworking. Restock. Okay, what have you got? Now, some of those are because I've just posted them on. So let's just have another look. Go into our auctions, take a little register of those. Make sure you can see them. I'll have another look at maybe some herbs and ore. See if you can find any cheap herbs and ore. 1 gold 80. 1 gold, under a gold I'm kind of looking for. Nothing significantly low though. Let's try that again with our crafting queue. Because I think this would be... I'm expecting the drums to come through, definitely. But there were those gladiators ones. I've only sold one, I think, one gladiators item so far. And I've only really been doing it this week. So I've got a fair amount to do. Let's clear the queue, see what it does this time. Crafts, restock. There we go, it's just the drums. That's what I would expect. So 67 drums of fury coming up. So whilst that's going, let's just double check, see if there's anything else interesting that we could possibly buy that's cheap. Let's look at the good stuff. This is mainly stuff that Samadan will use, but sometimes there's a bargain on here that we could find. Large brilliant shards are super cheap. Spirits of Harmony were looking quite cheap. I did buy a few of them earlier. 269 gold. The Motes of Harmony are at 29 gold. So the spirits do seem better. I don't know what I'm using spirits for yet. I've just heard that they're good things to buy. Oh, look, sumptuous fur for 52 silver. There's only 6 of them, but I'll buy those as soon as I can. Sumptuous fur. Yeah, it's just the stack of 6. I'll take them. Thank you very much. And then it's 4 gold after that. Anything else cheap? Essence of Undeath. Haven't been really got plenty of that anyway. Might be worth picking up some more Spirits of Harmony. Down to 269. What have we got? 2 of 10. I mean, the market value is 352. It's just what I'm going to use them for. I don't know yet. They do seem quite good though. What do I reckon? There's only 2 lots of 10. I'll maybe go over on Samadan and pick those up. Actually no, let's do it now whilst you've got it, otherwise you're going to miss it. I'm going to buy the 20. I'm going to buy the 6. Because it seems a good price, and I'll leave the rest. And I'll send those over to Samadan once I've made my drums. It's like a prison currency. accepted and used for so many things. So it's definitely worth stocking up on then, definitely. Compare the mote and spirit price to the price of ghost iron ore and bars. Okay, trillium ores and bars and golden lotuses, and you can swap the harmonies into ores at the Pandarian Shrine. Okay, I haven't been looking at ghost iron. I'd like to get a blacksmith up and running, so I can start looking into that profession. I've got my Death Knight, who's at level 58, who I'm planning on having blacksmithing and mining on. I just haven't gotten around to playing him for a long time, so I could do with that. Oh, that reminds me, there's another thing I was going to do, is Bridget's got some solid shot, some old ammo from 10 years ago. I was going to put some of that on the auction house to see if it would sell. Right, let's get this on first. We've made our drums of fury. We could post those up. There we go, get the drums of fury on. There we are. And we didn't do all of our daily cooldowns, I remember now. We need to collect another gladiator's recipe. So we need to do that next. And then we'll go over to Bridget and send her to the auction house. Excuse me. So Harmony's going for 300, but Golden Lotus is going for 200. It's an easy 100 profit. Oh, okay. So you cheaper transmute the green gems into gems needed for the panthers. Right, so there's a whole collection of things, and they can be, and you can go from one to the other, can you? Okay, that's interesting. Warhide bindings, done that one. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Magnificence of leather. I'm going to make one so I can get the recipe. Crafted Dreadful's Belt of Cruelty. Belt of Cruelty. There we go. Let's create one of those. And then what else did we need to do? Hardened Magnificent Hide. I'll create one of those. And we make Gorge Stalker leg plates. Okay. Gorge Stalker leg plates. Oh, they look cool. Gorge Stalker. Okay, well, what do we need? Oh, we need a lot of hardened magnificent hide for that. Okay, we can't make those yet. I have to think about those. If you need mats in Pandaland as a goblin, you look out for the cheapest source to get them, and you should keep that Spirit of Harmony trader in mind when you're comparing prices. Right, okay. Will do, Soul Maestro. So, looking at that list, I should probably do this on Samadan, but what I'm going to do is do this first, otherwise I'm going to forget that I've just made those things. So we're going to go into our groups, into our gladiator leather, and we're going to add in the one we just made. I actually made a few of them. There we are. Just mustn't have added them to the group. So that's our new list growing of things we can make. So I'll post those on. So they seem to be at a decent price and a decent profit. So we'll stick those on. Right, so that's done. And then we're going to have a look on the auction house for these things. So what have you got? Golden Lotus. I haven't been looking for those. Golden Lotus. So Golden Lotus is currently at 192 gold. So can I basically swap a Golden Lotus and turn it into a Spirit of Harmony? So it's easy 100 gold profit. If there are a few Lotuses on the option, it makes it cheaper to so I haven't got the transmute the other way around. Okay, the Spirits of Harmony can makes 2 Golden Lotuses. Right, okay. Not Lotuses into Spirits. Right, okay, I'm with you now. Thank you. We is learning. Real learning going on here. And then the other one you mentioned was Ghost Iron Ore and bars. Ghost Iron. Ghost Iron. Ghost Iron Ore is 14 gold. And that's got lots of prospecting stuff. I really need to learn about blacksmithing and jewel crafting and things that use this, because otherwise I'm buying blind. Trillium. It's another one to look out for, wasn't it? Trillium. White Trillium ore and black Trillium ore. And black, and then the Trillium bar, 489. Well, that's pretty pricey. Okay. So I could turn the Harmony into a Trillium. Would that be right? So 200 gold. Yeah. So the Trillium's going for 489, and my Spirit of Harmony is wherever it was I bought it. You grow the Trillium at your farm. Oh, I've seen Shin doing that farm. Yes. I really need to get into Pandaland. This is the thing. You need the white ones to transmute to living steel also, together with the spirits. Right, okay, thank you, Excelsius. Or plant the spirits for Lotus. Right. 1 spirit equals 5 white or black Trillium. Okay. Good morning, Extoria. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. We're just learning about all the different things you can do with Spirit of Harmony and all the Pandaria stuff that I have not learnt about at all. And it's quite interesting, as you can turn one into the other and then make some money. Like this Trillium, looks like a good one. There was Lazy Goldmaker had a really good blog post on Spirits of Harmony, I believe. I need to go check that out. So you just need Trillium bars, and those are made by the 2 white Trillium ores and 2 black Trillium ores. Right, okay. Okay, thank you, Gumdrops. Thanks ever so much for the host, and have a great rest of your evening too. And I will hope to catch you again soon, hopefully. Yes, right, you're just about to type it, right, okay. Your Spirit of Harmonies are 400 gold each, right, okay. So we're saying my Spirit of Harmony I picked up for whatever it was. I need to go on Samadan for this. Of Harmony. It's currently going for 270 gold. So if I can turn a Spirit of Harmony into a Trillium bar and sell it for 490 gold, then that's a profit. I just have to go to the Spirit of Harmony trader person. So 1 Trillium bar would not cost you the 490 in the auction house, but just the 2 white ore, which are 100 gold, and 2 black, which are 120. So if I've got a smelter, this is what I need. I need all the professions. This is what the problem is. I need every profession. So whilst I've got Enchanting, Tailoring, and Leatherworking and Cooking, which are awesome, I've really enjoyed, what I really need to do is get into Alchemy and Blacksmithing and Jewel Crafting and Engineering and Inscription. And I've just got to do the small matter of levelling up characters to take all these professions. There we go. Simples. If you're proficient in all of them, you're good with everything, mostly that you can make. Yeah, and you can swap them between each one. Yeah. Thank you, Rendina. That's really helpful. There's a definite plan here. Definitely. We just need to get our characters up. Oh, I'm going to lose on the Trillium. Okay, it's 1 spirit, costs you 290, but only gives you 5 Trillium ores. Oh, it doesn't give you the bar, right. And those cost you just 50 gold each in the auction house, so they can cost you up to 250 gold in the auction house. Right, okay. I'm one with all of them, and you just got into blacksmithing and leatherworking. Okay, awesome. So you're in a strong position there, Rendina. You just need to basically get the blacksmithing and leatherworking up, and you're there. Cool. So you will only win 10 gold on the black Trillium ore. Okay. So not quite so good. Okay, thank you, Sol Maestro. Very helpful. I'm going to have to write down a load of these and have a think about what I can do now, and then what I'm going to have to think about in the future once I've gotten more professions, so I can convert one thing to the other. Utilise it more. What you need to do, you're only making enough to buy a token every month. Okay. Yes, it's utilising everything and seeing what's right on your server as well to be able to work with it. That's the thing, isn't it? Because what works on one server doesn't necessarily work on the other. That's the mats you got to do with that trader. And if you got the professions into Pandarian, yes. And if you got the professions in the Pandarian range, right, okay. So that's what I need to do, basically. Thank you, Sol Maestro. I need to get my professions up to that level at least, and then I can start converting things from Spirit of Harmony. Alright, okay. So what I'll do then, with Earthen done, I'm going to swap back. Oh, what did you pick up? What's in your mailbox? Oh, that was a Spirit of Harmony. Yeah, we need to send that on. So I'm going to mail that. Send mail to Samadan. Spirit. In my bags. Where's the Mote of Harmonies? Spirit of Harmonies. What else does he want? Keep the rest. Those are the ones you want. Send those. This I need to learn though. Hello Gold Queen, how are you? How is your evening going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. We are just going to swap over onto Bridget, my lovely dwarf hunter, who has some solid shot that I want to see if I can sell. Enter world. You're tired. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get some sleep. It is quite late, 1 o'clock. Have you had a busy day? Probably not going to be on too much longer myself once I've had a look at Bridget and seen what we can do with this solid shot. I'm going to try one on the auction house. All you've done is housework and TV. Well, that's pretty grueling stuff nonetheless. I didn't get round to doing too much housework today. Well, I did clean the chickens out, so they've got a nice clean hutch. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Alright, come on then. Load on through. Okay, we need to half back. Yay for the chickens. Yeah, I love chickens. They're so peaceful. If you sit out in the sun with them and they just talk to you. I'll be fast asleep now though. I can feel myself slouching. Sorry, Grace. Your friends' girls will come hang out, especially if you had pumpkin pieces with seeds. Oh yes, they love those. It's a good antioxidant, isn't it, I believe, or something like that. Oh, thank you, Charoasis, for the follow. Very kind of you. Who's doing the train? Right, we don't need to be at this auction house. I don't like this auction house. Where's my horsey gone? Oh, let's just run. We want to go to the Dwarven district. There we go. Good for parasites. Ah, okay. Yeah, I did hear they like pumpkin seeds. Alright, this is no good. We need a horsey. Where's my horsey? Collections. Oh, it's because I changed spec, wasn't it? Add-on bars on the right. Interface. Add-on bars. Oh, thank you, M4XC, for the follow. Action bars. Right action bar. There we go. Done. Okay. Done that. Return to game. Bring up my horsey. And then I can run on over. I want to go round. Going to go up and then go into the Dwarven district, because this is my much more preferred district to be in. I like to have all my characters in the same place, really. That way it's easy to remember where everyone is. Lol, your daughter Charasis. Ah. Hi, daughter. I need to get that goat mount. Yeah, I think a goat mount would suit Bridget much better. What I'd really like is that chicken mount. That would be cool. Oh, I need to go to the... We were talking about the stream over dinner. Oh, thank you, Commander Bond. Oh, I need to... Stitches, you're in the way. Hold on. There we go. Make this in your home.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. She ran upstairs and followed. Well, thank you very much for the follow. Extremely kind of you. Dwarven District is now your home. Don't have anything in the mail. But what she does have is this. Solid shot. Got no idea what to do with it, really. I got 2,500 ammo of solid shot. Oh, the RAM, you should say. Oh, yes. There we go. Now I can reach. Right. What should we do? Should we make a group for this? And just punt one on. Yeah, let's make a group. Okay. I'm going to make a new group just for solid shot. Where should we put it? You're using the tiller's goat on your boomies. If I'm in a no-fly zone, it's almost fully hidden. And you see two tails in the back. Always nice reaction. That sounds interesting. Alright, I'm going to make a new one. Why is that there? Okay, because it's called N for new group. I'm going to change that to solid shot. I'm going to add in... Where's our solid shot gone? There it is. Let's add that in. So I've got no idea if this would sell or not. I'm going to make... I'll make an auction. Let's have a look on the Undermine journal. Does any... that one... the Undermine journal, and we'll look up solid shot. Has solid shot been seen? Last seen in 2016. And wildly different prices. And the only person that's got some on at the moment is on Doomhammer. Hasn't been seen anywhere else. Okay, so let's try. TSM said, our survey says 624 region market. So let's put one on for 1,000 and see what happens. So let's make a new operation. Call it sell solid shot. We'll post it on 48 hours. Well, let's do 5. 1,000 gold for a grey item. Well, it's old. It's not been around, so you never know. I'm gonna put this on. Minimum price 500 gold. This is complete random punt. You never know. 1,500 gold. And normal price 1,000 gold. A piece of World of Warcraft history. Back when you had bullets on hunters. There we go. So if we pop this on, and we'll do solid shot, run post scan. There we go. It's a bit of a fun thing, really. I've got no idea if it's going to. For those blindly buying everything their snipers dings on. Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea. I mean, it's not been scanned, so no one knows, really. It's ammo. Should throw it in trade chat. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Death by throw. Let's post 5. There we go. Rare memorabilia. Not that I think there's many people in trade chat at the moment. Jinx. How do I... let's do this. /2 rare memorabilia. Can't spell. Solid shot. Where's solid shot? There it is. Is it shift click? Here we go. On auction house. There we go. Solid shot. When was it last used? I think it was back in Wrath of the Lich King. So we'll have a look. I'll leave that on there. We'll see how that goes. Oh, well, that was a bit of fun anyway. Right. I think I've pretty much done now. It's getting quite late here, so I'm gonna probably end up the stream, I think. Big massive thank you to everyone who's stuck by and hung out in chat tonight. Thank you, Grace, for the resub. It's awfully kind of you. Thank you, Gumdrops, for the massive host, and thank you everyone from his stream for sticking by me and hanging out in chat. Your company has been most welcome, and everyone else has been also awesome. It's been a pretty long stream. We did some leveling, so we started with some leveling with Bridget, and we finished with selling her ammo on the auction house. So that's a pretty good go from my point of view. And let's see if there's anyone we can give a host to with this lovely lot of people. Shin's on. If Shin's still on, then we should... oh, thank you, GeoHeb, for the cheer. That's extremely kind of you. Epic streams. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Billis. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go find Shin, who's probably still awake, hopefully. And we can pass the host on to him. Let's just make that go down there. Thank you, Benedict, for the follow. Very kind of you. Right, just got to wait for the ad to roll through, and then we'll throw a host over to Shin. Depends how late he's going to be on for. Let's have a look. Right, okay. I'm going to send it over to Shin. So thank you everyone for the lovely stream tonight, and we'll see you again. Well, I need to work out my schedule. My schedule's going to be worked out tomorrow. We'll have a business meeting with my wife, and we'll work out the schedule for next week, and I'll post it up on Twitter and on my channel and on my Discord, so it'll be everywhere. And then I'll let you know when I'm next on. And if you missed that, you can always catch me on YouTube. Same name, Samadan Plays WoW. So there's plenty of ways to catch up on my streams, and I shall see you next time. Let's throw the host over. Oh no, wrong window. Hold on. Right, I think I've got that right. Let's send that over to Shin, and we'll send him some love from Gumdrops and myself.